Sembra salam.
Salam. Salam.
What's up? I think my signal is bad. I don't think I have a good signal. You sound kind of warpish, like record warp.
Your
Can you hear me?
sound, yeah, Miss, your sound clear now.
Really? I don't sound like I'm garbled underwater.
No,
That's crazy because I hear myself talking back, but it sounds like a, you know what I mean?
right. You know what I said. I don't hear that part.
Well, that's good.
You're out and about.
Yeah. Cynthia, I don't know if you remember Sam, Cynthia's brother Sam, and
Of
her
course.
sister Evelyn's birthdays. So we rarely come link them.
Them
So they,
having
I guess,
we said
that's
them
how we
have
keep birthdays person.
birthday.
Yeah. Tell him to go up higher because he probably seeing the messages. Cuban just text him and see the link. But I
Yeah,
think it's
man.
because he see the conversation, he got to scroll up.
Right, but I don't know. I mean, I'm just
Did you
gonna read.
reply or you want me to reply?
I'm gonna just read. I'm copying it. And
Do that in them, child. That's a big money. You have to do that. Just say, yo, bro, scroll up.
see him
Ain't
there.
no joke. I'm just serious.
See it, but all right.
And it's not no disrespect or nothing, but it is there. You're like, it ain't like you miss. So, you know what I mean?
You know, you think we don't know? I mean, put it in.
All right then. Enough said. Whoa! Right.
All right.
How are you, man? Mm, sure. I just feel like I'm driving on a pitch dark road right now. Can't see the light.
I just said that no sun will shine in my day today. Darkness has covered my life. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. And the Maui. The Maui.
I have no clue. Hey, come again, come again, come again, come again, come again.
Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up.
That's how the money pull up.
Pull up. We're not on time, you know. Right now, we have to move forward in my youth. Unlike how we are playing that now. You see, like, how, like, you see, like, even the Torah portion. Watch out.
Who them doing this, the youths? And
You see, like, we come from the concrete jungle and darkness has covered my life. You see, when the darkness You understand? You we are set to the darkness now.
Quoted down this the youths. Rise everything feeding me.
What?
Breathing. I carry the quoted seasoning.
My God.
No trust them, watch them. Them a side out with black skin.
Yo!
I bring the deer in the face at the bar. Boy gone to the mark. And the boy push out your feet to the shark. Catching on this high will please get dark. Out of demon a law. Not you demon shut out the car. Looking at the shotty and the dog with the bar. Boy just get caught. Oh, stop praying me. Go to the can't defeat me.
Yo! Boy, yo! Yo! Yeah, you hear me? Go to can. Hey! True, no. Go ahead. Don't deceive them. Right now, you see the Torah portion this week. Come remember, you know, through Pesach, we have it, you can't, you, like, it, the portion where they read, it postponed, and during.
Oh, after the double,
Eh?
it postponed.
Yeah.
You said it postponed, it didn't double. I thought there was an extra. Yeah, I'm all right. Okay, all right. So that I don't feel so bad because I never did nothing this week. I ain't gonna front. I've been kind of in and out of a few appointments, trying to get this attention.
Right. I remember, like, there's specific Torah portion for read for Passover. I put the first one in the first night.
Yes, I did see that. Yes.
But I didn't, you know what I mean? But I just, like, and again, milk before me, like the whole heap of thing. I don't, like, put that burden on the item, like, every little thing. Well, it doesn't make sense.
All I know is treasure hunt ain't fun if somebody's giving you a direct map.
Say again.
I said the treasure hunt is not as fun if somebody's giving you the direct map.
Right, but the map are part of the treasure hunt. If you not have no map, you can't hunt. You just walk up and down in darkness. You understand me? I said?
Maybe not. But if you understand who either put it into place or what they were dealing with, then you kind of have an understanding of trajectory.
Right. But like that means that you map it out differently, on a different level. Like yeah.
Possibly.
Your profile psychologically. You see me? I said. But like,
true.
It's still clues you have to follow. Like, you understand me? I said, like, it's just like how, like, it map out everything in Torah and the Tanakh, Torah and the prophets, right? But it's coded to a degree. It's in, you understand me? There's a code there. Like there's like a rubric. There's like a way to read it, and then there's a way where you could misinterpret it. You understand me? Even 2 Peter 3 and 2 Peter 3 and 16. You understand me? So right, let's even look at that quickly. Can I do that?
On the phone, I start to try to open the Bible.
Well, your robot told. Yes, sir.
Oh no, I'm saying I'm only on the phone. So if I open the app, it may disconnect the browser.
Say that again.
You get me? I was saying at this point I didn't want to open the Bible app. Usually I try to go to the app. But I only have my phone. So if I go to it on the phone, it would disconnect the browser.
Right. I wasn't gonna ask you to do it. I'm doing it because
No, I understand, but I usually do it.
I see.
I follow along the same way. It's just right now that I'm not.
I see what you're saying now. I thought you were saying
But
that
I'm seeing your screen.
like I thought you were saying you were gonna go to it, so I would okay, hopefully. Second.
Wait. Bear with me one quick second.
Yes, sir.
Glass. No, not like I just want to put on my glasses.
There's no problems here. Cubano. All me see is the Semaya.
Sembet salam, man.
Like him in a Sion, him in a Zion.
Yeah.
Yes, man. No, me happy. Wait,
We had a great little season, you know.
Yeah, circle about the tune, though. Yeah, circle about the tune, though.
You know, say you don't look on Canada. Canada, you look on.
No, sir. Right, that's what I like it.
Canada, you reach my youth.
Canada, you look on, you know.
Yeah.
You see it?
Yeah, me see it, man. But you have the solar. You have the solar shot. You understand? Everything you show, I hit alone. I show up on the screen. But me don't know where you run going, you know. I run where you run from Jamaica. I run where you run from Jamaica, my youth.
Detroit, me there still.
Yeah, go back to Jamaica. Yeah, Jamaica. I run where you run from Jamaica, my youth.
Yeah, Detroit, me there, you know.
Nothing wrong, my youth.
On the river there, overlook Canada.
I saw you say. I saw you stay. No. That's one of the things my man I like about you know. Every minute you want to go places. You see me answer? But yeah, man.
Yes.
Not you understand?
You could have seen the flag? Could I see the flag?
Oh yeah.
I don't see. We don't see nothing. Darkness we are.
Yeah.
I just blackness we are.
Okay, that's all. So true.
What, Minister? What on?
No, man. A scripture I'm looking on just now.
Right? But
2 Timothy, is that right?
No. A 2 Peter 3:16.
2 Peter. No, sir, one of the bridges.
Yeah.
Sad, boy, sad. 2 Peter. I'm sorry, what was it? What was the thing in 2 Peter? What was the verse?
3:16.
3:16. Thank you.
Reason why I brought it up.
Canada,
We were talking about something before this. That's why I was. I'm trying to remember.
We were talking about the treasure hunt between syllabus, map, and medzing it out, basically.
Right. And I was saying that if everything is mapped out, like clearly in scripture, right? But yet we still can misconstrue it. You see?
Oh,
We can twist it or wrestle or pretzel it or wrestle it. Like it says in 2 Peter 3:16, right? As also his epistles, because this is Peter talking about Paul. Right? And remember, as I say, the things that Paul speaks of, and remember he's a Pharisee and he's a doctor of the law. So the things that Paul speaks of is very meaty. Yeah, it's very meaty in the sense of milk before meat, in the sense of like first principles and then heavier matter. You understand what I'm saying? The way he speaks, he speaks sharp. He's not trying to teach anyone anything in that sense, because these are letters to people who already know the law and understand and get the little inside jokes and stuff. Like when we talk about certain things, like let's say we're speaking about something pertaining to dancehall, We don't have to spell
Wait a
everything
second.
out.
But hold up. So you're saying he's using shock therapy to kind of joke people, basically, based on what they should know.
Say again, say again.
I said he's using a form of shock therapy in order to invigorate people who should know.
Paul.
Paul, yes, Paul.
I'm not saying shock. He's talking shop. S-H-O-P.
Shop, shop, S-H-O-P. Sorry. As you can hear some noise. So
Inside baseball. That's another term that people use. He's talking inside baseball. So if you don't know the law and the prophets, you won't know what he's talking about. Like at times.
Most of the time. Mm-hmm.
Just like if we're speaking about something that me and you know about, we can speak freely and no one will know what we're talking about.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand? Now, if you were to get our text message or if you were to get our letters to each other, it would be difficult to decipher what we're talking about unless you knew the subject matter that we were speaking about thoroughly, enough to pick out what's being spoken about. Because the Paul's epistles, which is what is like 60% of the New Testament, is Paul's text messages to other leaders of churches that he set up. You got anybody? Anyone? You got that?
Yes.
You understand me? So it's very difficult for you to not study completely what is called the Old Testament and then start reading what is called the New Testament and expect to understand what's going on. That's the end of the movie. You're walking in at the end of the movie. You see?
Right.
Right, and it's impossible to understand because people are talking about making reference to stuff that happened in the beginning of the movie, making jokes about it, and you're like, what? Like, it's like watching what's the big comedian that was supposed to be edgy back in the days, black and white time, like when white youth, like
Benny Goodman.
Not Benny Goodman, man. He's one hedgy. He's like a hedgy comedian where them say, "Oh, I'm hedgy," and like whatever. But Lenny Bruce, Lenny Bruce, not
I think so.
I go to
I
Lenny
don't even
Bruce.
remember the black Lenny Bruce.
Yeah, I know black Lenny Bruce, but Lenny Bruce.
Yeah, there was a dude who took it as a pseudonym and was doing a few things back in the early. I want to say like 81, 82.
Okay, but no, the real Lenny Bruce was like an edgy comedian, and he was great and so funny. Go watch Lenny Bruce right now. You wouldn't get one joke.
Yeah.
You don't know nothing about what my joke about because like you'll talk about senators. Oh, and Senator Hukuhaka, like you understand, like what's he doing with the bill that you don't know about? His lives, you don't know what's going on because you don't know what they're talking about. You weren't fooled in on the references they're using. You know what I mean? So it's that same thing. You don't know what Jesus Christ is talking about if you don't know the Old Testament thoroughly. All he does is quote the Old Testament. You understand? Or what I would like you all to look at as the law and the testament. You understand me? Like saying Old Testament is real, it's baby talk. You dig what I mean? We start to move away from that completely. But you all should be able to understand by now. You understand? If I say the Tanakh.
Fair enough.
Right. If I say the Tanakh, what am I referring to? Do we know?
Yeah.
You're breaking up. Are you on Wi-Fi or are you on your phone?
Yeah. in Tampa, Florida. The signal here is horrible.
Oh, you're in Tampa. No, but yeah, you're clear now. Like, well,
Yeah, I was saying the 5 books of Moses.
right. That's the Torah.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's the Torah, and then the prophets would make it 5 books of Moses.
The Tanakh.
Right, would be the Tanakh. The 5 books of Moses,
Mhm.
the prophets, or the Nebiat or Naveen. Naveen, right? Prophet, Nevi.
Well, you said you said Biak. Spell that, please.
Nebiat would be the prophets in Amharic. In Forced Hebrew, it would be Naveen.
Son, real quick, I'm gonna have to start freaking put I don't know if I can integrate this StreamYard chat with like a voice recognition so we get transcript. I think I said that to you before, but just so you know, it's something I'm looking at.
That would be dope.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out which AI model to use to do it that ain't so obstructive or intrusive.
Right. And it's funny you say that because I always watch content that has that, and my opinion is that it always gets it wrong.
That's my point. And then some of them is like a 3-second delay, so you never even get to really get context.
If somebody says something like, we're scouting for jobs in IT, like in IT. You understand what I'm saying? It would say IT.
It might even write Haiti.
Right, stuff like that.
No, I'm serious. I'm serious. Based on the model. Yeah, but that's based on the model.
Right.
And that's why I'm saying, depending on what it used for the actual machine learning and the algorithms, it will reflect it based on its responses.
Right. And that's interesting you say that, because like, would we not then be able to create a model and train it the way we want?
Yes, we would. Based on our content. Yes, we would.
Like give it the things to thing. That would be something would be great to do.
Right. And the whole point, that's why you start with something that's existing and then you digress in order to train it to your methodology. But yeah, that's the whole idea.
But these things like these, you understand me? And then again, because these are things you could even offer as an app. You understand me? After we finish doing what we are doing, just for
yes,
and so on. But that is that.
I see. Still, to be totally honest, but yes.
Hold on 1 minute. I'm gonna file that. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yo, you still there, right? Cuban? Yo. Anybody?
Yeah, I'm there.
Oh, okay. I just thought I lost my connection. Give thanks.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna do that. I guess he might have stepped away then. Chupa.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My whole joint, if Cuban didn't respond, my whole joint went dead, so I thought I lost.
No, I had muted me, and I was giving you, because I got a call from my father who was calling from Jamaica, so I just wanted.
Oh shit. Okay, sorry.
Him Tay or whatever it was. I told him, and then I came right back. But no, I got you. But you all were able to hear each other, even though I was muted.
Yes.
That was,
yes.
I never knew whether or not that was something. But
yeah.
Saying, but I just what I was bringing up on the 2 Peter 3:16 was just in the sense of, and also like because Peter is speaking about Paul. You understand what I'm saying? He's speaking about Paul, right? And he's saying, and also in all his epistles, and you want to know, you understand that epistles are letters, right?
Right.
So all of those churches, those were camps that Peter set up in the diaspora. I mean, Paul set up in the diaspora to help organize and help bring those Hellenistic or Hellenized Israelites back to Israel and back to their culture and out of their Greco-Romanized ways. You understand what I mean? Because in prophecy, that's necessary in order for salvation of Israel, and that's what Jesus Christus was sent for, to bring together, you understand, the house of Israel, which are those 10 tribes that were dispersed, and the house of Judah, where he came up in, which is the southern kingdom. You understand what I mean? Judea.
Mm-hmm.
It's necessary. You don't go, oh, that's them. Too bad. No, it's not. No, that's them. Too bad. We have to go out. That's what the apostles. That's the ones who were sent out. That's who they sent out to bring those people back into the fold so that we can fulfill prophecy. If that doesn't happen, it's dead. Don't you get it? You understand what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta pay the late fee, and then you gotta like go down to the office and register, so that because you had went past the thing, and like that's the procedure of the people's place. You already had an account. Like, why I gotta do all that? You don't. You just don't have an account with us. Like, what you want me to tell you? Like, do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
This is prophecy. That's what God Almighty said. That this is how it's. These are the conditions in order for us to stay. Right? We have to do these things, and then he'll do these things. Period. You understand what I mean? So Peter is saying that, and again, I have to say again, I don't know if you caught this, but I say again, remember that Paul was teaching 17 years before he even linked Peter and James, them, who are the real apostles, the real Christians. They are Christians.
Mm-hmm.
They are Christians. Why do I say that? Because they ran with Christ.
Right.
If anyone's a Christian, it's the 12 disciples.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand?
Peter said, that was impossible.
That's what I'm saying. That's his gang. Like, literally.
Yes, sir.
Literally. You understand what I mean? I remember Judas Iscariot, right? Like Iscariot, the Sicarii. Like, that means that he was a Sicarii. That means that, like, he had a blade. That means that, like, it's a gang, like, with weapons, like, and will defend the thing. Remember when they came for just like man stab out. You understand? Chop off my ears and something. You understand me? I said, like, it was bad people. It wasn't no soft people. It couldn't be. You understand? The place was occupied. It was tension. It was. You understand? The tension was thick. Them time there. You understand? You even have, and most of the man that were post up in the area as Romans. It wasn't white, man. Understand that. Even Saul, who we know as Paul now, was one of them. And kill off some of them already too. Furthermore, is Paul caused Stephen for dead.
Yes.
Him never go so, but him caused the vibes. Stephanos is the first person for dead. What they would have called for Christianity. After Jesus Christ dead. He might be the first man to stand up and dead for Christ. You understand? Everybody else did a run up and down and hide. Remember? Enough people did a hide. Very frightening. The whole government against you and your little ragtag crew. And then kill your leader already. See me?
Yep. And there's no way they will stop before they get you.
You get me? So man, did I run up and down? Try remember. Like, you have to understand what did I go on. You can't just have it as this weird thing where them have the paintings where you see with these white people standing up, it just don't give the vibes. You can't get to know whether that happen. Or when you read, you can't hear what you read because you remember them paintings in the 17th century with them do. Eh? So try know about right? But Peter, I try to show you said this, right? As also, right, Peter, 2 Peter 3rd chapter, 16 verse. As also in all his epistles, Paul is speaking in them of these things, in which are some things hard to be understood, which they that are unlearned and unstable, and this means you don't know the law. That's what he means by that. Even Peter saying this, he's speaking to someone who understands what he means by that. And then now you're looking at his writing, his epistle, to someone that understands what he's speaking. He didn't promise that you would understand. He didn't write it for you to understand. You must go and know what them are talking about and understand. You have to make the effort to understand what them are saying. And that don't mean so you can make up things. You understand? You have to understand the scenario of what's going on historically. This is real people, not poems. It's not. These are the acts of the apostles, right? Most of the new one thing named acts of the apostles, but most of the new, what did I say? The New Testament is just recordings of what the apostles them did in the following years after Jesus Christos was killed. You understand me? It's mostly historical. It's not so much.
Right, but I mean, it's a case study, no matter how you slice it.
Right. It is, and it's very valuable in that you can see the arc of people's development. Most notably, then Paul, because what's
dope to me is that he gave the whole roadmap of how to even recognize what you need to recognize. You know what I'm saying?
Who does this?
I said between the whole case study, not just Paul. I'm saying in general, including, of course, most said by Jesus Christos. But the fact that if you actually looked and if you didn't even know anything, you would learn how to recognize Israel per se. Right. You know what I mean? Even regardless of what. But anyway, you go on.
No. I got you. I just wanted to hear what you were saying. No, absolutely. So he's saying, he's writing to some of the leaders to try to kind of show them because he's the elder. Remember that Paul was teaching for 17 years before he even linked the elders there. And then it came to a point where people from Jerusalem had linked in which part he was teaching and was like, yo, bro, what are you talking about? You understand what I mean? You wilding. You are wilding. That's not it. And he was like, you're wilding. And they're like, I don't think I'm wilding. You out here in no man's land. You understand? You need to go talk to the elder them and sort this out because you can't be out here teaching what you're saying. It's confusing. It's contradictory to the things them. So Paul said, him say, So Paul and Barnabas then went to Jerusalem for the link Peter and James then. Yeah? I said James is Jesus Christ's blood brother.
Brother, right.
Remember I said out of the disciples, 2 are Jesus Christ's blood brother. Yes?
Flesh. Yeah, I'm flesh, yes.
Future named Judah. You understand? Yes, was disciples, right? So it's not no weird. These are real people who run with it. Know this something that know them
very careful.
A picnic. You understand me? I said so. It's a really, right? And it's a bloodline. You understand? Even John the Baptist, you understand? John the Baptist are Jesus Christ's cousin. You understand? His Majesty forward. Him send to the west. Him send Malachi Bain. Right? Allow me to tell.
I wish I could say yes or no. Okay, good, because I didn't know.
Let me see if Cuban.
I see his thing is still there. I mean, he's still up.
In there, Canada, so I don't know what you.
Yeah. No. I'm not there, Canada. I'm saying I'm there, Detroit. I look for Canada.
But I'm Jamaican, so I'm gonna say the most extreme. I'm gonna exaggerate. Yes, like
He was across the pond, as they say.
because we could see Canada. I'm gonna say in there, Canada, in there, like because that's the most. You understand? What do you call that thing? There? The most hyperbolic thing I could say. But in Saint Malaku Bain and in Saint Abba Yisahak, like in Saint Abba Yisahak, Jamaica, the head, the Ethiopian Orthodox Church. You understand me? And them there I'm cousin. I'm blood cousin them there. See me I say? So I'm seeing a parallel from even John the Baptist and Jesus Christ and even Jesus Christ and His Majesty and theme cousin them. You understand me I say? As
Yes.
ambassadors for him. You understand what I mean? I see that connection. You understand me? But it's
Funny said ambassadors for him. Only thing I heard was his imperial majesty.
That's what I heard too, and I said it also, but that's a difference. So I did hear that also.
Sure.
Rastafari. You know, have the high.
I wish I could, and I could only dream.
I'm gonna have the high pitch one, but we still give a little tap. You understand?
Oh.
A hallelujah. Hallelujah. Now, for wet my whistle on that, the one then. You make sure, nigga. You understand? But yeah, hear what Peter said to the man then. Both part, he must say, as also, you understand, 2 Peter 3:16, as also in all his epistles, speaking in them of these things, in which are some things hard to be understood, which they that are unlearned, which doesn't know Torah, which he's talking about a diaspora that he's supposed to be ministering to. That's his agelgalot, that's his ministry, right? Unlearned and unstable rest, WREST, like wrestle, which means not REST, as in
right, the grappling, yes.
Right, even pretzel, like the pretzel, is the same word, but like conjugated a little differently, or have a different suffix or prefix rather, right? Pretzel, right? So twisted, like twisted dough. You understand what I'm saying? So the same word you find in the word pretzel, which is interesting to me. I don't know about you guys. You understand me? I said, but unstable.
Part of the wrestle.
Huh?
I said it's part of the wrestle.
Yeah. You understand?
It's on the caption.
So which they are unlearned, so hard to be understood, which they that are unlearned and unstable rest or twist, as they do also the other scriptures. And what are the other scriptures that Peter's talking about? He's not talking about the New Testament. There was no New Testament. So anytime they're speaking about the scriptures, they're not talking about the accounts of their life that hasn't been written down yet. They're talking about the Tanakh.
Yes, sir.
Which are the 5 books of Moses and the prophets. That's what they're talking about. You understand? No. My nigga, salam. And if I hear Andy, I'll get rid of him. Wonder what. Yeah, you hear me? I know where Cuban gone.
Yo.
Oh, you come back from Canada, brother. Teasing is fun.
Suppose Canada, you know.
Yeah, I deal it. saying the most hyperbolic thing is always fun. You suppose I study about I would move my bomb, but man, go where? I really Canada ain't really reach. Look there. The man them in Canada cut him off and saying can't learn Bible. See it there? Canada fight the Bible. See white man them in Canada fight the Bible, brother.
Yo, this is what I'm talking about. So I don't know if you can see, but the Porsche behind me.
Never put your
That's what it is. She probably is because she's the only one that ain't been lit. She the only one that ain't lit. Oh,
Alright. You can't show it no, you have the solar. You have the solar now. You have the solar camera now. You can show the big car.
who, me?
Yeah, the Porsche, man.
Oh,
You say yes, your Porsche
let's
stuff.
see.
All right.
I would say, you see that?
Yeah, man.
That's SOE there.
Full
So
view.
yeah, let me go sit myself down. Please continue because I was really getting some edification here. So
Oh, man. I'm gonna hear what you say. What you say? What you just say? I can't hear you. Okay. Awesome. I'm gonna be out here fine. Yeah, you hear me?
yeah.
Okay, me no know. Come around
No,
here.
I'm in some noise, so I didn't want to subject y'all to
Yeah.
noise.
No, I appreciate it. I'm just saying. I'm just making sure. So you're here. If it not, I wonder if you hear me, not making sure so much as wondering. Yeah, son. But yeah, but so maybe I should try and move forward. Unless if that's okay. Uh-huh. But yeah. Okay, but I just want to at least finish this idea on this before moving on, in the sense that hopefully you hear me, in which Paul is speaking of things, of these things in which in his epistles, in which are some things hard to be understood by, you know what I mean, which they that are unlearned and unstable wrest or twist, as they do the other scriptures, the 5 books of Moses and the prophets, unto their own destruction. And even in that, Peter is quoting, he's quoting Deuteronomy. So even in that, he's doing what Paul is doing. You understand? Or Jeremiah, I think it's Jeremiah he's quoting. But he's quoting one of the prophets, I believe. Like in even like but but he's talking to someone. He's not like trying to show off. He's talking. Eh?
But that's the whole grounded point. I said that's crazy, but that's the whole grounded point. The fact that he's actually talking to somebody. And as we understand marketing, once you're speaking to one, that's a demographic in and of itself.
Right. Right. You understand me? But he's even talking shop while telling people to watch out, because Paul talks shop and some people can't understand how he's putting it. But he can't help it. He's so entrenched in the law and the prophets that he's even quoting, you understand, prophets, because that's the language, that's the stamp. You understand me? If a man speak, let him speak with the oracles of God. You understand me? Like so that's what that scripture means. Like so they that's the standard they held themselves to. You understand me? As devout men, and that's the standard that we hold ourselves to, based on the teachings of them. You understand me? Yes, Christus and
that we need to. I don't know if we do, but we definitely need to.
Well, I do. You understand? That doesn't mean that we meet. But that's the standard. That's what we hold ourselves to. So if you fall short, that means that you're holding yourself to a higher standard. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't mean that you met the standard necessarily.
Understood. I'm just saying most people don't fall short and don't recognize the falling short. So there is no standard set. That's what I'm actually saying.
That's just like what Paul was saying. Like to quote even Paul, like he did. You know what I'm saying? He did not know sin. You know what I'm saying? Except for the law. You dig what I'm saying? Because like the law or sin is transgression of the law. You dig what I'm saying? Like so. If you don't know the law, you won't even know that you're sinning. You'll think you do.
Right. However, ignorance is no defense.
Say again?
I said yes, but however, ignorance is no defense.
It's not a defense. It's definitely not a defense. You understand me? If it was, then there would be no need for Jesus Christos, because that's the person that's gonna do the propitiation. You understand what I'm saying? He's the mediator. You understand me? Between the Father and us, because if not, then it will be over already.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Things that you haven't even known about. You didn't keep certain feasts for like years, so you're supposed to die already. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
see, there you go. There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Like grace is what keeps us alive from that. But when you find out, then there's no more grace once you understand what's going on. Like when you find out.
Well, I'm still claiming the blameless Ethiopian, yeah?
Well, the blameless Ethiopian, blameless means sinless, means that you know the law, means that you following the law.
All right. See, you just had to go mess up my little dream, didn't you?
I have to. If I don't, then it falls on me. Then like, oh wow, you let them think that that's what.
Yeah, well, how you don't know that wasn't my hope? Leak out a little, yeah. Just under the girl, leak a little bit.
I'm commanded to literally love my brother, and like I can't suffer you sin. So like I can't allow you.
No, just stand in for me. That's all I'm saying. Hold it and stand in for me. I'm just joking. I'm being stupid.
But nah, it's yeah, like and that's like such a complex oh my goodness concept, blameless Ethiopian, especially in the context of Bible, especially as it pertains to modern perception and understanding of what an Ethiopian is, because people think, just like how people think like Israel is that place in Palestine where those Germans and those Polish and those Russian people are. It's the same thing how people think Ethiopia, as it pertains to the Bible, is the country that's in East Africa, and Ethiopia is way more than that country. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if you could understand what I mean. As a matter of fact, the whole of what we understand as Africa is at one time understood as to be Ethiopia. If you could,
yes, the good land, yes, sir.
Right. If you could just, wow, you just, yes, exactly. You just rattle off a lot of good understanding, which means we're building on good foundation.
Hold on, real quick, though. Just for the public. Message.
What? What?
Message.
How is that a message? A message from who? Me or you?
No, you. A lesson learned, basically. A lesson learned.
Which is, just give me, because I'm lost a little bit.
Oh, just the regurgitation of Tobia, just Ethiopia, Tobia itself. That's all.
You knocked it out. And if you look on the screen, you'll see the Hellenized spelling of that phrase. Do you see it?
So no. I try to zoom in, so I don't know if I'm looking in the wrong space of screen.
My name.
Oh, seeing. Yes. I'm sorry. Yes.
You see it?
Can you hear me? Yes. And I'm sorry, man. I'm zooming and I'm muted and then I unmuted and trying to get back to the Zoom and all that. But yes, I do see it. Giving Tobias. Right. Yes, I do see it.
Got him, right?
Got it.
Got it, right. As in the root word of Garmawi.
See.
Garmawi, Haile Selassie, right? Garmawi and Amawi, right? So Garmawi would be his imperial majesty, right? His majesty, right? Garmawi, right? And Kedamawi would be the first.
Then is I guess the majesty of the good land.
No, because Tobias would be Garm is majestic.
Right, but so would it be majestic? Okay.
Right, Garm. So Garmawi, his majesty. Right?
What?
Or majestic, really. Garmawi.
Right, that's what I said. Majestic good land. That's what I thought. But no, please.
Oh, my name, you mean?
Yes, in terms of the kinship.
Yes. I thought you meant His Majesty name, but yes. So it would be.
No, sorry.
Right, but like I guess you know that I never even translated my name like as a phrase like what you're doing right now. So I'm like, what? Like, you understand me? But yes, but like got him like that would be like kingly, and so it would be like wisdom, like.
Okay, you lost me.
Nah, like
we get to wisdom.
Like kingly and wise, like part of like what is kingly? Like an attribute of king or something kingly is wisdom.
Is wisdom, yes. Okay. I'm with you. I'm with you.
It's not king as much as it is kingly.
Right, because at that point you are a tribe. That's how you got to that level.
Say that one more time. I think I missed that.
No, I said because you're a tribe. You have
Right.
actually succeeded. You
Right,
graduated.
right. For you to ascend to the
To
throne,
that point.
right? You would have been raised a certain way. You would have gone through all the things where you
Bingo.
are kingly at this point. Like
Bingo.
and one of the aspects or the attributes of being kingly is wisdom, right? So like to
Prerequisite at that, but yes.
What'd you say?
I said prerequisite at that.
Right.
Yes.
Because like, what else are you talking about? Because like to be a king is to be a shepherd of your people, and in order to do that, like you said, you need wisdom to do that. That's the
you know, not to digress, but it's funny because I find that even to a point, whether it's conscious or unconscious, it's a wisdom that allows you to serve.
Right. And there's a Damocles sword over your head at all times, right?
Yes, sir.
There's a like the pressure of being in charge. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
Of
yes.
being responsible, you know what I'm saying, for certain things. But oh man, we were talking about something.
Well, we began with your name and the translation.
The name,
Yes.
right? But kingly and wise, like, because in Arabic it would be Karim, right?
Yes.
Karim, right?
As I first met you, so it's but yes, Karim, yes.
Karim, right? That's the Arabic way of saying it. Just like how anglicized or Arabicized, they would say Kimani. You know that name?
I was thinking about Shaka Zulu though. I said, yeah, I only know Kimani from Mali, you know what I mean? But I was just thinking the likeness of and I think you mentioned it before, but Gumani as far as Shaka Zulu better.
Gumani. So that G and K is interchangeable, and you see it. And I'll show you another example. Like the same way how you'll see Gaddafi, like Muammar or Omar Gaddafi.
Yes. And Gaddafi.
Then you see Gaddafi.
Yes.
You've seen these things. So I'm just showing you examples. So in that same way, like from Amharic, you'll get Garam, which is the root way. The Garam, right? Garam. Like a lot of people name Garma, right? But me no name Garma, me name Garam, right?
Mm-hmm.
But in a different accent, a different Afro-Semitic accent, you'll hear it Karim, right?
Right.
Karim, but it's Garim, right?
Okay.
Just like Tawahido Bamarinia, Tawahid, Arabia, Tawahid. They're saying to come together as one. Tawahid.
So how does the name Wahid fall into that?
Wahid.
You know, I know some Wahid, yeah.
Wahid is the true one, is the one. Right? Wahid is to come to the true one, or to come together as one. You understand what I'm saying?
The joining.
Right. Or the congregation. That's what
congruence. Right.
Coming together as one. That's what congregation means. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's supposed to mean, right? Like the one body, that oneness, right?
Right. The body of Christ, as we would say, yes.
Right. It's not a group of individuals. It's a group is one, one love, one heart. You understand what I mean?
God is not a respecter of persons. Yes,
Right.
yes, yes, yes,
So
yes.
you have to come together. It's a collective that gets it done, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can have like one or two guys that know what's up. It's dead for them. You know what I'm saying? They should have convinced the rest of y'all. You understand what I mean? It's over. You understand what I mean? So
Yes, sir.
so yes, so get him Tobias or Tobia would be the wisdom of God's land. So it would be the wisdom of Israel.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
to really break it down, it would be Torah.
Mm.
Holy shit! Holy
Wow. Wow.
Whoa, you just made me break down my own name. Which I never do. I've never done.
I haven't done anything.
Yo.
So now that's the way I can call you Torah.
Like that's basically damn. But like yeah, if you break it
That's
down,
what it is.
that's what it is. The wisdom of Israel is the Torah. You understand what I'm saying? So that's basically what my name means, Torah. You understand what I mean? The instructions. You know what I mean? The law and the prophets. You know what I mean? Like that's crazy. And this is anyway. I'm not even gonna say nothing. It is what it is. Like, you figure out the rest. You know what I mean? But damn, like, how do we get down this road? But
Basically, you told me to read the screen. That's all I know.
hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Mm-hmm. Woo! Hey, that bro. Don't hit mine.
How come here I've been in Seattle? Where's she there? That's Gabriella, right?
Yeah.
Gabriella, why you that? Okay, I'm see. Oh, well, I can't see nothing on this thing. Right?
Yeah, go ahead, get it. It's $1.
Oh, what? Yeah. Well, I can't get to see nothing. Salamta.
Wouldn't this be just the water?
Salamta. Oh.
Huh?
Yo, I told you, son, I wish I had a tenth of her energy, yo. You have no clue. Just a tenth, son, I would be so golden.
It would be good for me, then it would be less over here.
I don't know about that because she look like she meets you and exceeds you too. If you come, she gonna come harder.
I'm saying, like if you took 10th of it, it would be easier for us to handle it.
No, I'm thinking if I took 10th of it, that means 20 more she'll give you.
Yo. Oh, she would just generate more. I got you.
Yes. She would have said, oh, you think you slick? Give me the 10 and take 10 above it.
You don't listen from Khan.
Listen to it.
Shema. M.I.A. But yeah, bro, like I wanted to explain. I don't know if you hear some play a Goathead. Eh? Yo. Never mind, I travel. I try.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I don't know what I saw it go. But the
And I'm gonna
reason
give you the joke. This is the most disjointed I've been in it, but yet I feel like this is the most exciting class I've had for a long time.
me too. But I like
I don't
when
even understand that. I don't
I like
understand that.
y'all are dynamic, when you all are moving and living, it's
Hmm.
better if you're in a more like routinistic like mode, it
Hmm.
feels it don't feel but like if you like doing something else and be like, yo, let me jump into class, that 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 it's a rebellion, you understand, against the system, so it's more exciting. You know what I mean? I said
Yeah, yeah.
reinvigorate the whole point of it. You
That's
understand?
the human. Yeah, but that's the humanistic, right? The first of all, yeah. So yeah, it makes sense.
The rebellion is exciting, and it's like you're more keen. You're more
Yeah,
your ears are gonna cock
yeah.
up
This.
more than if you just like, believe me. That's why I also want you go back to or go forward to the ones and what we do. The forward, because I remember said that I drop asleep one or two times. You see me and say you're gonna miss stuff,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
and that is not bad. You understand? In the sense of badness, but the IP avail himself of the something then, like where you miss, you can take it back. You see what I said?
Mm.
Like give
Yeah,
yourself
yeah.
the opportunity to take it up back. You understand me? I said because it did it.
Yes, sir.
You
Yes,
understand me? I
sir.
said, trust me, like even me, like remember me tell you, when me listen to something then back, me go bombard every time,
I know, right?
every time. And I'm supposed to be the one. That's not like that. Like I don't even know. Like there's no way I would be able to tell you what I'm gonna talk about prior to doing it.
Seeing.
I know what I probably should talk about, and I try to use that, but it's the living word. You understand?
Hmm.
It's the living word.
Yeah.
So I mean, and so it have to bring forth life. So and life is for the living, right? So we have to use life, right, to inspire life. You understand me? I said we have to build.
Yes, sir.
Like
Yes, sir.
it's almost like the fractals we were talking about last week. It's like you have to use life begets life in that sense. You get what I mean? Like like dead things can bring forth life. You hear me? I said so. You have to take
Hmm.
advantage. You have to take advantage of the something them like strike the iron while strike the hammer while the iron is hot, kind of something like. You understand me? I said that's why when man I travel, it more feel a certain way because you move. You understand me? I said if you're not living good like what Bob Marley said, travel wide in the sense of expand your horizon, to inspire you,
Hmm.
see God creation that you can see say bombard man. You understand? Earth is a mystical place and you get back
Right.
inspired. Then you understand me? I said shut off yourself and from creation that you can't get to see the glory. You understand me? I said I'm over
Hmm.
here fight for. You understand? And it's our land, right?
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
so it's our Tobia, right?
Yes.
It's our Ethiopia, right? So see even that no, right? The good land is so-called Africa. So right there, so y'all gonna know say that's Tobia. You understand me? I say? Right? True, you don't know,
Yes,
it's
sir.
Ethiopia, the trees of the good land. Like if you really want to like go crazy, like there's things like there's ways you can interpret it and really trace back what I want to do a study. I want to do an extensive study on it. Like but
That would be dope, though. That would be dope.
there's a lot of etymological uh there's a lot of etymological things you could do to get to a place where you really have a good lesson on that name and the components that make it up and you know just arcane history that enough people don't even have no clue about. You know what I mean? But there's a lot to be done in those departments. Like I was doing a little quick study on Azazel, right? And it's just interesting to me. I don't know. I don't know. Like, there's two ways I could go. But
Hold up, though. Azazel. Refresh me though.
Azazel, like they call. Okay. Let me get key by
He's
my.
the only one that you like, right?
Yeah.
That
Azazel.
medium.
Wait a minute.
Azazel.
Azazel. They that's what they call the where the other Fael Aora Fael went in Leviticus here when after what the brother them name Nadab and Abihu when they died. You understand me? After they died, and like that's the whole thing. Cause they were getting careless. Like them got too close to the Holy of Holies. They went too close to the ark. They misused the things of God. You get what I'm saying? Like that's a deep study. Like I every time I breach that, like I'm like it doesn't make sense. It's too long to go into it, and it's not necessary right now. Like but like as we learn.
Nah, I was about to say because it's slowly encroaching on necessity.
Say again.
I said it seems like it's slowly encroaching on necessity.
Right, I got you. But that's why we talk about it more and more as we get to the things as we keep speaking, right? Like, but when Nadab and Abihu passed away, this was what Aaron was told to do. You understand what I mean? To like balance back the thing. Let's read a little bit. Yes, I'd say this is beginning of the Torah. This is the first reading, the first aliyah of the parasha. You know what I'm saying? Wayikra, or Leviticus chapter 16, verse 1. Bamarinia, Ori Lewawian. But anyway. And the Lord spoke to Moses after the death, right? Achare mot, right? After the death, right? That's the Torah portion. That's the parasha name. Man, Japo? Oh, you Japo, Lika?
Yeah. I lost just before you start reading the parasha. I lost a few seconds.
Right. So I was saying, in Wayikra 16:1. Or Leviticus 16:1, and the Lord spake. You know what I'm saying? Yod Hey Wow Hey spake to Moses, and you can see it right here if you look at the screen. Like it's not the Lord in it's not the Lord in Hebrew. It's Yod Hey Wow.
Right.
Tetragrammaton in Hebrew. And said where what is it? Where
Y'all done?
With the bar, way the bar.
You're not happy with that either?
Spoke, right? Or made words, right? Or the bar, right? Like Deborah.
Yeah, let's get it because if you don't use it,
words, Deborah,
I'm not giving you your money.
the words.
Look at these are the okay. Here are the
Tetragrammaton, Deborah, or Deborah. Right? Deborah is words. Like my book is my debta. My writing book is my debta.
Look at these things like $20.
My word is debta. Right? That's my writing.
These are things that
the author is a debtora.
I know that's
right.
True.
I remember that from early out though. Yeah.
Debtera. So an author, Debtera, Bamarinia. So Deb,
Mhm.
that Deb, that word, debate.
Right. So hold up. So where debutante fall into that?
Debutante? That's a good question. I would have to study that word's etymology, but I wouldn't. Off the top, I can't break it down like that. But I would have to figure out what that means. Ethiopically. Or,
You got the offer.
you can even see Deb in English as word. You understand what I'm saying? So Deb is a big root word.
Right.
Root that even permeates English, as we can see. You understand? So we're seeing that same Deber, right? Deber, right? Spoken. Words them up. Words up. You understand? Yod Hey Wow Hey. The Lord, right? And the Yod Hey Wow Hey spoke to Moses, and that's a good way to say it.
Right.
The one who be, or the one who is what it is.
Yeah, I went to the bank. Singles, fit the who.
You get me?
Yes, sir.
So Yahweh, like the Yahweh, right? The Yahweh, and the Yahweh spoke to Moses after the death of Aaron, and when they needed for the Lord, and they died. Right? Like they got too close to the Holy of Holies, right? Like only the high priest, the Cohen Gadol, could go into the Holy of Holies to face the Ark of the Covenant.
Right.
And only once a year. Only once a year. Does anyone remember when that day is?
What the heck is that in your hand?
That's nice.
Oh man,
not the victory thing. What was the name of the day that we used to send a little thing that little badge thing? You know what I mean? Shit.
Holiest day of the year. Yom
Kippur. Okay.
Yom HaKippurim. Right?
Same.
Day of Atonement. You understand?
No. Okay. I just learned something new again.
That's 10 days. That's 10 days after Rosh
Hashanah.
Right. Or what is the real name is Rosh HaTeruah. Rosh HaTeruah, the day of trumpets. You understand? Like you ever hear like that motif in like gospels, like when the trumpets sound in the day of judgment, when the trumpets go.
Yes, I have.
They're referring to Yom HaTeruah. It's not just this poetic, mystical Christian thing. It's real Jewy stuff. I say that like facetiously. It's hard. Like it's and trumpet meaning shofar, meaning like how like how like there's fanfare before a king comes in the room, like this.
Yes.
It's like like that's like the introduction to the ushering in of you know what I mean of a higher
royalty.
Right, a higher being is about to come. So there's a preamble, there's a trumpet blowing, right? So that Rosh is also really known as Yom HaTeruah. I'm just doing this off the top of my head, like you understand what I'm saying? Like, and then 10 days after that. Remember, that's the anniversary of the day of creation. That's the actual day of creation when the universe was created. By the way,
right.
And then 10 days after that, which is called the 10 days of awe, you get Yom HaKippurim, the Day of Atonement. I had to say all of that to get back to that.
Wow.
To understand the importance of that day, and that's the day that the Kohen Hagadol, the high priest, can go into the Holy of Holies and face the Ark of the Covenant and above cherubim, like, because remember there's two angels or two cherubim on the lid, and that's the mercy seat. That's the mercy seat, which is a throne. It's a throne, right? Yahweh appears as a cloud above those two cherubim on that day. So
wait,
and there's other things. There's a lot of other things that I.
There's no representation of that on the ark, is there?
How you mean?
On the ark, on the ark. I said on the Ark of the Covenant, is there a representation of it? But you know how it have the cherubim on the actual ark.
It has it.
No, but I'm saying the cloud that appears above.
No, there's no representation.
Between not even in tapestry or nothing.
Maybe you'll see that in paintings or something. Maybe somebody depicted it in paintings. I would have to look up certain iconography and see if they did it. But on the Ark of the Covenant itself, no.
Okay. I'm just curious.
Right. And it's interesting to me because it's basically a throne. It's a throne.
Mm-hmm.
It's a throne, and that's what the throne of King David is supposed to be. He's supposed to be sitting on that. Like the king of Israel sits on that ark. You understand what I'm saying? Like they like it's a lot, and like it's a lot. It's a lot. I don't want to get into that too much. See again. Let me just read a little bit of the Torah. And the Lord spoke to Moses after the death of Aaron, two sons, which we know is Nadab and Abihu, right? When they drew near, when they drew near before the Lord, and they died, and the Lord, Yahweh, Tetragrammaton says to Moses, "Speak to your brother Aaron that he should not come at all times into the holy," you understand me, within the dividing curtain in front of the cover that is upon the ark, so that he should not die, right? For I appear over the ark, over the ark cover in a cloud. With this, I don't enter the holy with a young bull. This one time is Yom HaKippurim, and this is the ordinance. This is in Leviticus. This is how when it was set. You know what I'm saying? Right. This is the law. Is the second.
So wait, you were there for
Mm-hmm.
Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy. Yeah, the third book. We're in the third book of the law, so like we're going to get laws in this. You understand? In this.
Yes.
These are part 613. You know, it's not just the 10 Commandments or the 10 words, because it's really the 10 words in one commandment. But that's but to even go into that, it's to like kind of make it
not with that $1 million booty.
Too.
I'm sure.
I like to preface things so that when I get to it, you heard me say that to get to it. So it's not just whoa out of nowhere.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just like how like what Nadab and Abihu was dealing with. Like you just said, like at this point we're like kind of there. Like you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we've been talking about it for a couple of years now. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, easily.
That's how it is. At a point, like you start to You start to like, okay, milk. My belly's still hungry. Like I need more. Something more substantial. And
Stop. I look at porridge and other things.
Because meat is not necessarily flesh.
No.
Like a meat offering,
substance.
Right. Is what sustains you. That's meat. People sustain themselves on animal flesh, so that's their meat. But that's
the West, yeah. That's the Western.
Right. Because there is no other meat to certain people. So flesh is meat to them. There's no other, there's no other meaning. But
right, because they know not the law.
Right, that's true. That's true, and that would make you unstable. Quickly speak to your brother Aaron that he should not come at all times, right, into the holy within the dividing curtain and in front of the cover that is upon the ark, so that he should not die. For I appear over the ark cover in a cloud. Now I have to touch this. I don't know if you know, but it's I and I are of the belief that the ark of the covenant.
He drinks a lot of water. He ain't drinking alcohol.
Wait. Sorry. I'm sorry. Let's stop broke up. I and I say again. I and I.
We're of the belief, or we have reason to believe that the ark of the covenant, is currently in Ethiopia in the possession of.
Yes.
Right. And how did it travel there? Well, the son of King Solomon and Queen of Sheba went there. That's why it's Addis Ababa. It's the new flower. It's New Jerusalem, right? Right, because right, it's the same thing as Shaolin. Like it's literally the same name. Shaolin and Addis Ababa is literally the same word or the same phrase.
That is so crazy. That is so crazy.
To me, it is nuts. Like because like Shao means little, and Lin means wood, or like sapling, or like you know what I mean, like small plant. Like it's like a
sapling. Yes.
Right, like a sapling. So it's like showing you that like it's new birth. It's like a new beginning. It's the sign of a new beginning. You understand what I'm saying? That's what you're supposed to get from it. And right, it's springtime. It's like a rebirth. Rebirth.
I like that.
Rebirth. Renaissance.
Yeah, even better to the Western understanding.
I'm saying the same thing in different nomenclature, so that you can see that this term travels. It's what people are looking to do. It's a living term. It's a living term. Right. So Addis Ababa would be new flower or new sapling, new spring, which symbolizes rebirth. Rebirth of what? Israel in that instance. You understand what I'm saying? Like the Renaissance, like because like up north it was going crazy, and the Greco-Roman like taking over and so on and so forth. So the ark was sent to Ethiopia, like more inland to Tobia, to more inland into the good land, into the interior, right, into Libya. And why do I say Libya, right? Because lib means heart. You understand what I'm saying?
I didn't know that.
Lib. They would say Lev. The modern, the Force Hebrew, they would say Lev, just like they would say Tov, Mazel Tov, but it's a B. It's a bait there. It's Tov. You understand what I'm saying? Tov.
We understand.
Right. So Libya means heartland. See me? That's what.
It's gonna make me wonder about Olivia now, but yeah, sorry.
You did what? If what?
No, it makes me wonder about the name Olivia, if live
Right,
left. You know what I
right.
mean?
Of the heartland.
I thought you said you don't want to go.
Same.
Olivia, yeah. That's a good, I like that. Yep, because, yeah. Libya, yeah, Olivia. You understand me? I said, yeah. You understand what I mean? So, Libya, right? I would say they moved the ark further into Libya. And I can show you maps of why I say that also, because Libya, the country, is not necessarily Libya, the concept.
Right. Yes.
Just like Ethiopia, the country, is not necessarily Ethiopia, the concept.
Right.
And what else? One more I wanted to
We're calling Evelyn like 10 times a day.
But I wanted to say, right. So so that he should not die. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. Oh, see, you're missing a lot. Cubano.
Yeah, I think the loose power there coming up on the street.
Yeah, me know. But you missed
Loose power there.
You missed one. Libya. I was just explaining that Libya. You know what Libya mean?
I can't say I do.
You know, lib means heart. Lib means heart. Bamarinia. They would say lev. The converts would say lev. But it lib mean heart, right? Like so even Levantine, right? Levant, right? The Levant is the heart. Huh?
No, I said that we get to Leviathan.
Saying, but like Levant would be the heartland also. So that's another way of saying Libya. Lib means heart, and ya like is the land, right? So Libya would be heartland, just like Tobia would be good land. Tob means good, and ya. That's the arcane word that where you get Ethiopia from. You understand me? Tobia, right? And the Hellenized way of saying that is Tobias, right? Tobias would be the Greco-Roman way of saying Tobia, right? So then that's that, right? So why were we saying that? Oh yeah, so that's what I wanted to say. So when King Solomon and Queen of Sheba's son, which is Menelik, like Kedemawi Menelik, not Dagmawi Menelik we have in our recent history here. Right? We fight Italy, don't it? All right?
Yes,
I
sir.
want to confirm that's Dagmawi Menelik. That's in English. You understand me? I said? But Dagmawi means
Menelik second,
the second coming, right? The second coming. How you want to look at it?
Menelik deal.
Of the energy that is Menelik. But Adamawi Menelik is the actual son of Queen of Sheba and King Solomon. Yes?
Yeah.
All right. So that is how the Ark of the Covenant comes into Ethiopia. You understand me? Because when he came of age, he sent King Solomon sent to his mom. You understand me? He did. And this the account of it is in the Kebra Neges, right? Kabur, glory, Kabur, right? The Kebra Neges has a full account of a detailed account of this, right? So for us, in a certain sense, that's what do you call scripture, in the sense of its writings that like we can learn from. You understand what I mean?
Black boys.
Not Memphis. Metzhaf, right? Metzhaf, writings, or Metzhafot, Metzhafot, writings, right? That's all Metzhaf mean. Metzhaf Kedus, right? The holy writings, the special writings, or the set apart writings, right? That's separate from the guy writing. That's why the Metzhaf Kedus is special, because it's special. That's the book of the seven seals. Metzhaf Kedus, right? Seven seals, right?
Listen,
That's the book of the seven seals. This is what we use to verify what's going on, like what's happening. Like for instance, like even this Torah portion, you have like the Azazel that I was referring to earlier. Like I'll just go to it. Like where is it? Okay, so it's 8, right? I'll just jump down to 8. But I wanted to get through this a little bit. Like this is important, right? This is important. So look, like, and this is even like I'll even show you where bonnets or the caps come from. You understand what I mean? And linen, like and all right. I'm gonna try to get through a few things. Let's look at this Torah portion, right? And the Lord said to Moses, "Speak to your brother Aaron." This is after Nadab and Abihu passed away, because they was overstepping their bounds, because they felt that they were Levites, so they could do whatever. You understand what I mean? But it's serious, and they overstepped their bounds, and they were killed. You understand? Like, you understand me? And so the Lord spoke to Moses to tell your brother Aaron, speak to your brother Aaron, that he should not come at all. I'm glad I did. He should not come at all times into the holy, into the holy, within the dividing curtain, in front of the cover that is upon the ark, so that he should not die. For I appear over the ark, cover in a cloud. Now, there's a reason why I was telling you that the ark, and I went through all of that to tell you that the ark is now in Ethiopia. Are you with me? You know it's a Cuban, they didn't know, but on the sea. All right, right? Because the ark usually reside at the Church of St. Mary, a certain name. I think it named the Church of St. Mary. I have to check. But they keep and they have
I think so too.
and they have a priest that look over the ark, right? Who
We really would have it bad.
can't leave because Ethiopia under holy for warfare, and Muslims love to disrespect things and bear things. They have to go underneath
There were no packages.
to protect the ark. See? So them have a priest in the church. I watch over the ark 24/7, and he can't leave that compound. And every couple of years, the priest goes blind. Because he might behold the ark too much, and then he dies, and then they switch out the priest.
Wow.
Now this is a real thing that happens in Ethiopia, and when you look at the priest, then will go blind, them eye white.
So like some Shaolin thing for truth.
You see what I mean? Them eye white out, brother. You understand? And then them dead.
Pigmentation is gone.
Yeah, everything. White. You understand? Blind, not just blind, can't see. Then eye white like them the old things where. You see me? Certain way. So
that's interesting. I wonder. Sorry.
So little details, though. What you said, you wonder what?
No, nothing pertinent. Please continue.
Right. So that's a little side note.
Oh, that's what you said. Remember you said that. You said
of the ark to color why Nadab and Abihu died. See? Like, and the manner in which they died. And the reason why the reason why Yahweh is telling Moses to tell his brother, because remember that Moses speaks to Yahweh directly, whereas Miriam and Haaron do not.
Right.
That's one of the reasons why Yahweh the Tetragrammaton mash up Miriam, because she was like, yo, doesn't God talk to me and Aaron too? Anyway, the answer is no. Right. So this is the reason why he's saying and Yod-Heh and the Yod-Heh Waw-Heh said to Moses, right, Moses, speak to your brother that he should not come at all times into the holy within the dividing curtain, in front of the cover that is upon the ark, like how the priests them in Ethiopia, which I don't blame them, because it's more of a militant protected and watch it at all times. It's not in the, you understand me? It's not in the temple. It's not in the tabernacle. It's more on the run almost. You get me? Because of the enemies, you know what I mean? Pinchas, vice. You understand? On the bottom.
Underground Railroad.
Right. So exactly, and there's lots of tunnels from churches. Like in case somebody attack a church, there's tunnels from those churches, like over hundreds of years to get to other places. Like you could disappear in the church in one church and come out of the next church in Ethiopia.
Everything they get in the catacombs, right?
Exactly.
Catacombs, yes.
It's the same exact people and the same exact principle, and that's why you have the term Jesus Christos, because those same people came out of northeastern Africa and came down into the interior, because that was the move. Even Jesus Christos did it during those missing so-called 13 years when he was learning. You understand what I'm saying? He came into the Libya, into the Sudan. You see me? I said it's the Sudan and the Libya. It's not Libya.
The Sudan, right.
It's the Libya, because it's not a country. It's a concept. If you could understand what I'm saying. You see?
Understand.
So just like the heartland, he lived in the heartland of America. Is that a state? Is that a city? Like it's not so much a city or a state. You can name the state he was in, but that's not what you're speaking of when you say the heartland of America. You're talking about a concept.
True.
So those same things, you understand me? Those same things is those concepts come from a time before, right? And it's our stuff, and I'm showing you where those concepts come from. Even the concept that became the name of a country, based on the concept of that area, you understand me, or that the surrounding area, which would be Libya. I could show you Libya spelt with an R, Riba, and Reba. See?
For her.
Like it's so crazy, bro. Like it's so like there's lots of things to it, but like that L and R thing. That L and R thing, it's a thing, right? And I can teach on the word right here, on the names of the Torah portion with that L and R thing, like that, like how like Chinese people say lice instead of rice.
Yeah.
Like it's a thing. It's an interchangeable word, just like in the Torah portion, which you see in the top, where it says it's called right Bamarinya Kemotu, right? Behuala, right? But if you look in the Forest Hebrew, it's Ahare Mot, right? Motu, right? Mot, right? So how is Ahare Behuala, right? But you see the L and R is interchangeable, right? And lay and la is interchangeable. Understand me? Like, so if you can really understand, then huala, the hua would be the cha, right? Ahare, Behwa is aha, right? The be is the ah, and the hua is the cha. Is anyone? And then re, ra, ahara, huala, la, and re, ra, right? La and ra is the same thing. So behuare, huare, or huara, huala. You know what I mean? Ahala, ahuala, right? Ahuale, ahuala, ahuare, ahuara. All right, that's enough of that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just trying to show you how you can see the similarities in ahare and behuala. Right? Like you can see, like the L and the R is interchangeable, and the A and A. You have Nineveh and Nineveh, right? You have Amenare and Amenara, right? It's just accents. It's just pronunciation, and then you have like
Wait, what is it that he said that
season speech. You have Beid Yaakov and you have Barn Yaakov. In Ghana, which makes you see that what you call it? Aramaic. You see that Aramaic influence in Ghana. See? Bane is Hebrew, and barn is Aramaic. Anybody so far? Right? Bar, right? Bar mitzvah. It's not bane mitzvah, right? Son of the commandments. Where's this bar coming from? You see? The bar is Aramaic. That's the Aramaic like slang, tongue, right? It's Afro-Shemitic, but there's a little bit of difference between Bane and Bar, right? But you still see people last name in Ghana, Barn Yaakov. You have Beid Yaakov, Bane. You have the Hebrew one, and you have the Aramaic one in Ghana right now. So you literally see a remnant of Aramaic. Where do you see remnant Aramaic anywhere else? Of Aramaic speaking people anywhere else on earth, other than Spain, which is where those people came from.
exactly.
The people that like Portugal and Spain, the Barn Yaakov, those are people that like are retained. You understand? I mean that Aramaic, Afro-Semitic remnant in its name, so they don't know that, but it's there. It's he of ICC will see. You understand me? But
Right.
Just like Beid Yaakov, like if you like, you know, like how like when you have a cold and you saying n sounds, it sounds like
the nasal thing.
yeah. That's like it's just the way you talk. It's just accent. I mean, Beid Yaakov, Beid, n, right? N and d, Beid Yaakov, and d. I mean, Beid. I'm saying B-E-N, Beid. But it sounds like a D. And if it's spoken, that when somebody comes and they say it, and you want to transliterate it, English speaker is going to write a D. You understand me? That doesn't mean that niggas don't know how to spell their name in Ghana. It wasn't spelled in English, so there's no way for me to say nah. It's not a D, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's up to you. Like, a word? All right. You understand me? That's how y'all spell it? All right. Good thing, but it's an N. Bediako. You're saying that's an N. That's a noon. You understand me? So that's why we have to actually understand. We have to be able to like hear again, wash our ears, and hear again.
Exactly.
You have to learn from first principles. You have to learn from ABC. Ha hu he. You understand me? Aleph Beit Gimel. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's the only way to like build a strength to get to see and read and understand and get back certain things, right? To repent. You can't repent or you can't think as you did before until you learn what you knew before. Right? Repent means to think again. It doesn't mean to have a whole new thought. You get what I'm saying? That would be neopent. I don't know. Anybody? You want to make a word that means think a new thing? Because it ain't repent.
Right.
Re means again. Right? That means it wants you to go back to the way you were before. That's what the Bible is saying. It's not saying, yo, like, get like a brand new thing that you thought of. That's why I smoke herb and get a humble thought. A humble thought would be, I don't know nothing. Let me go back to, you know what I mean? What my ancestors said I should do. That would be a humble thought.
Right.
A proud thought would be, yo, them people that eat at them dead. You understand? Me no. You understand? We wear Jordan. You understand me? I said, we wear Gucci. We must know more than them. That's not such a humble thought, sirs.
I don't see them saying the same thing.
You understand me? Right?
Son, let's see, I'm losing power too, so my phone soon die.
You're losing cabin pressure?
Say the phone pressure. How about that?
Right. I would love. I just wanted to get to this. Right. So he told Aaron, like, not to go in the ark every minute. You understand me? Like at all times, right? But go. And that's the time to go is during Yom Kippur. You understand me? With this, Aaron entered the holy with a young bull for a sin offering and a ram for a burnt offering.
See. % power.
Yeah.